Have you ever wondered what is next for Aaron Judge? Would it be a good option for the New York Yankees to re-sign him? So, have you wondered what they must do to retain him? Would Aaron want to leave the Yankees? If you're enthusiastic about the answers to this question, watch this video to the end. As well, we will discuss all this in detail. First up, why will the Yankees need to focus on re-signing Aaron Judge? The New York Yankees are looking forward to the start of the Major League Baseball offseason. After being bounced out of the postseason by the Houston Astros during the ALCS, the Yankees must focus on re-signing Aaron Judge. After a spectacular season where he established the American League single-season home run record with 62, Judge is set to enter the free agency market and command a huge contract. The Yankees put off extending Judge for a long time, only to be consumed by his outlandish 2022 campaign. They will now have to take drastic steps to retain him in New York. The Yankees will face intense competition from the entire league for Judge's services, and it may take some significant persuading to keep Judge with the Yankees. Let's concentrate on two drastic measures the Yankees could take to ensure Judge re-signs with them during free agency this offseason. Coming right up, should the Yankees give Aaron Judge all the money he wants? The first radical approach is relatively simple. Judge wants to be paid, and the Yankees will need to give him almost whatever agreement he wants if they wish to keep him. Regarding duration, cash, and future options, New York is at the kindness of Judge's demands. This is exceptionally crucial for a couple of reasons. For beginners, the competition for Judge's service will be fierce. The Yankees want him, but teams like the Los Angeles Dodgers and San Francisco Giants have also already stated that they are willing to go to any length to sign him. Second, Judge's free agency could spark a takeover bid like none other in MLB history. Free agency hasn't even begun, but teams are now willing to pay whatever it requires to land the star outfielder. If New York wants to get him, they will have to invest a ridiculous amount of money. New York has the upper hand regarding re-signing Judge because they already know what he's looking for. However, they must keep other teams from gaining momentum and pursuing Judge. The Yankees must be assertive in their pursuit of Judge right away, and the easiest way to do so is to grant him a blank check and let him determine how much he desires to be paid. Coming up next, should the Yankees give Judge a say in the construction of the team's roster? The Yankees must give Aaron Judge a greater voice in the team's roster construction. This is the most crucial metric the Yankees must employ, and it needs to be more straightforward. However, giving a top player a say in the roster building procedure is the simplest way to persuade them that you need to create a championship roster around them. We've seen it in other sports, where legends like Tom Brady in the NFL or LeBron James in the NBA have had a say in how their team has put together their rosters. Given how effective this method has been elsewhere, the Yankees could consider implementing it for Judge. New York has some weak points that need to be addressed, and who knows those flaws better than the players? Judge understands that he isn't a part of the issue, so why not give him a chance to express his thoughts on the roster to the top office? It could be a one-of-a-kind aspect of his contract that other teams aren't offering him. At this point, re-signing Judge may be difficult, and this could be a novel way to convince the star outfielder to dedicate his future to the Yankees this postseason. Keep watching along closely. We wouldn't want you to miss out on any of our upcoming content. We're about to fill you in on everything you need to know about what other teams there are that are willing to offer up more money than the Yankees, and more. So don't go anywhere. Now let's explore why Aaron Judge is said to have every right to leave the Yankees in free agency. A wine from reasonably early in the year that appeared to age inadequately may be reversing course to full bloom into one of the finer, slightly sweet wines of this beautiful autumn season. Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees is ready to hit free agency, and the prospect of him leaving has never felt more natural. The Yankees have allowed it to get this far. They will now compete with teams prepared to give the most money. There are also many more teams with more considerable economic flexibility. Furthermore, there are sufficient grounds why Judge should not return, which is frightening. The Yankees' embarrassing postseason exit has squandered his 3 MVP caliber seasons. That's fantastic if you believe Judge will return. The majority of Yankee fans are hoping he does. It's difficult to carry such optimism into an unsure offseason when this agency repeatedly drops the ball. It won't surprise anyone if they screw up the whole situation either. Coming right up, are there other teams that can and are willing to offer more money than the Yankees? Higher luxury taxes and even a new top-line Stephen Cohen tax are included in the current collective bargaining marketing agreement to encourage spending and deter teams like the New York Yankees from outspending everyone else in terms of squad salary. However, the Los Angeles Dodgers have a spending budget for the 2022 season that is approximately 10 times as big as that of the Baltimore Orioles, who have the lowest budget. That's a significant factor in why the boardroom is in favor of a salary floor to encourage competition among the 30 clubs. The Yankees' payroll is a terrible sight. Currently, they have approximately $200 million in guaranteed contracts dedicated to the 2023 season. What? How? And suppose they want to stay in specific luxury tax threshold values. In that case, they'll either avoid a wild price war for Judge or outbid everyone else and then not correctly bid around him, completing their offseason there. What if the other teams go significantly more than the Yankees? What does that mean for Judge? Will he take on the Yankees' offer? Judge must also be aware of the team's poor roster building and decision-making. He's seen them refuse to improve as much as they could due to self-imposed financial constraints. He's seen Boone continue to provide opportunities to underachievers while not praising good performance from backups, prospects, or part-timers. He's witnessed off-season and deadline trades. Nobody is requesting that the Yankees invest $300 million. They expect them to pay the appropriate players and perform better with a higher league-high budget, and possibly break down barriers when errors are made and corrections are required. But they don't do any of that. Judge has witnessed everything, and if he wants to win, he may conclude that there are better places than this. Next, will Aaron Boone return? Under manager Aaron Boone, the Yankees have succeeded in getting worse. Whether or not that is explicitly his fault is a topic for another day. In 2017, however, it was an underdog team. That's acceptable. In addition, the Astros were cheating. In 2018, they completely clogged against the Red Sox due to a lack of pitching. In 2019, they lacked pitching and their offense vanished. 14 runs in the final 5 games of the series, where they lost 4 out of 5. 2020 was a travesty. Unexplainable regressions, bad risks. Corey Kluber, Miguel Andujar, Domingo Germán, Jay Bruce, and poorly mistaken trade acquisitions contributed to 2021. Joey Gallo, Andrew Heaney. As you've seen, Boone is not totally to blame. However, Boone is meant to be a source of motivation. He's expected to come through for the Yankees more often than not when aggressive droughts, injuries, and unforeseen regressions occur. He, however, does not. He makes do for tomorrow. Opposing skippers make a beeline for him. His post-game interview questions are low energy, full of excuses, and devoid of baseball knowledge. He's had it for 5 years. That's a very long time. It's gotten worse over time. It couldn't hurt to hear a new voice, and it isn't easy to believe Judge is committed to this level of continuity. Finally, did the Yankees get a deal on time? The Yankees were expecting this. Judge's upcoming free agency has been talked about for over a year. If the Yankees were looking to sign him to a renewal, Judge requested that a deal be completed before opening day. He made it abundantly evident after the season finished. He said several times in the last year that he would want to be a Yankee for life. However, the Yankees' deal at the time was reasonable, and Judge chose to bet on himself and won. And indeed, the Yankees have already put themselves in jeopardy. They dislike paying too much. They want to provide long-term contracts. They dislike providing high AAVs. They could have offered Judge an extra $40 to $50 million to end the stalemate, but now they appear to be on the hook for $100 million or more. They should have put their greatest important player first. And if they did not prioritize him, why should he put them first? All right, that's it for today's video. We hope you got some information out of it. Do you think Judge should stay with the Yankees? Let us know in the comments section, and thanks for watching.